Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. We are going to solve a problem of exercise 3.8, question number 4. It says that a firm has 500 workers, as many as 80% of them play football, 75% play hockey, 50% play rugby, and 36% play all three games. So 35 of the workers play only football and 32 of them play only hockey, while 203 of them play both hockey and rugby. Show that all information clearly in one diagram. If a worker is selected at random, what is the probability that he or she plays football, given that he or she also play hockey? So let's start the problem. So it says that we will solve this with the help of a Venn diagram. So it's my Venn diagram. So there are three possible games: football, hockey, and rugby. So I will make three circles for that. Now, according to the given information, we will start the calculation. In first part, it says we have 500 of total workers and 80% of them play football. So here we have the total number of workers 500, and the player who are playing the football, the number of players playing football, that is 80% of 500, that would become 400. So we will use the calculator to simplify. So we will write 400 times 80, then divided by 100. So that would be 400. So again, move to the question. The next, it says 75% play hockey. So here we can see that the number of players that playing the hockey is 75% of 500. So we can check 500 times 75 divided by 100, that is 375. Now I will see the third possibility. It says 50% play rugby. So 50% are playing the rugby. We will calculate 500 times 50 divided by 100, that is 250. So now we will place all these values in a Venn diagram. So football, there are 400 players for football, 375 for hockey, and 250 that is for rugby. Now we will check the other data that is given to us. Next, it says that 36% play all the three games. So let's see what will become 36% of the total, that is 180. So let me calculate 500 times 36 divided by 100. So 180 players are playing three games. So we will fill over there. So basically all sets are overlapping. So this is the common part where 180 players will come. Now we will see the next thing. In next part, it says 35 of the workers play only football. So we will place So 35 are playing the football. So 35 will become over there. Next it says 32 of them play only hockey. So the hockey player are 32. Next it says while 203 of them play both hockey and rugby. That means this 203 is the common part between the hockey and the rugby. So we will place it. Okay, so we want to place 203 that is common between hockey and the rugby. So we already have 180 as in common part. So the total is 203. So we will subtract 180 from it, that is already common part. So it means 23 players, the total of 203 players are common that can play both hockey and rugby. Now we'll check the next thing. Okay, till here we already filled all these things in the Venn diagram. So the next step, we will check the common part basically. So here you can see there are common part between the football and the hockey. That means those players that can play hockey and football, but they are not playing the rugby. So how many players are that? So we will find this area. The total of hockey player is 375. So we will subtract 180, then 23, and then 32. So 140, that would be the common in hockey and rugby. So we will write 140. Now we will check the number of players that will common in football and rugby, but they are not playing the hockey. That means they are playing the football and rugby, but they are not playing the hockey. So the total number of football player is 400. So we will subtract 140 this, and then minus 35, and then we will subtract 180. So there are 45 players. So I will write over there that is 45. Now we will check the number of players who wants to play only rugby. So the rugby players are 250. We will subtract this common part, that is 180, then 45, then 23. So only 2 players that can play only rugby. So according to this, our Venn diagram is completed. So this is the whole scenario. So I hope you would understand the complete question. So this is our final Venn diagram. Now the next part, we are going to find the probabilities. So here we will define 2 events. Let A be the event that selected person play football, and B be the event that selected person play only hockey. So now I will find the probabilities. So probability of event A, that would be how many players are going to play football, that are 400, and the total number of players are 500. So we will simplify it. So 400 divided by 500, 4 over 5 or 0.8 would be the probability. So I will write 4 over 5 or 0.8. For part B, the number of players that playing hockey. So we know the number of players are 375 and the total are 500. So let's simplify. 375 divided by 500. So that is 3 by 4 or equals to 0.75. So we will write over there 0.75. The next part is for conditional probability. It says that if a worker is selected at random, what is the probability that he or she plays football, given that he or she also play hockey? So let write. So probability of A given that B is equals to probability of A intersection B over probability of B. This is the formula for the conditional probability. So we will find with the help of Venn diagram how many common players are there. So look at the Venn diagram now. Okay, for Venn diagram, we will find the common value. So we know that A and B in both events, so that is the football and B is stated as hockey. So this is the common part between both of them. So we will add. Now it will be 140 plus 180, that would become 320. So I will write over there. That is 320 and the probability of event B, but that is out of 500, and the probability of event for B, that is 0.75 or 375 over 500. So now we have 320 over 500 multiplied by 500 over 375. So now I have 320 over 375 will simplify. 320 divided by 375, that would become 0.85. So 0.85 would be the final answer. Thank you very much.